Hey guys, what's going on? This is Knife Standards. Today I have a few knives to unbox. Let's see, what do we have here? We got something in from Kubey, and we also have two, actually don't know what these are. Let's see. Oh, okay, I think these are also Kubey. I think this is, I'm not sure why the box is different and the logo is different, but three knives in from Kubey, at least I think so. So we'll get into those in just a second. And before we get started, oh, this is still up for sale. This is from my personal collection. Micro Evo Typhoon by Sharp by Design. detent, super snappy, dialed in perfectly. One of the best flipper-only knives you can get a hold of. And it is the micro, but it's still pretty good size. It's actually very similarly sized to the RR Station Express. You can get full 4-fingered grip on it. Anyway, if you're interested in this, let me know. Also, I'm selling this giant guy, the 4MAX Scout. Pretty good deal on this, even better deal if you want both of them. Anyway, let me know, and let's put that aside, and let's get into this little unboxing. Let's see, put that over there. Let's pick the actual Kubey box first, just because I think I know what's in here. Let's see. Nope, I was wrong. I have no idea what was in here. This is wild. Okay. So is there any information about it? There we go. Ultim 14C28N, but it's they use the model numbers. KU, I'm assuming that's Kubey 298G. Wish they'd put a name on these, but because there's nothing in the nothing in there. All right. So this is a wild design. I don't even know where am I going to start with this thing. All right. So it's Ultim, which, you know, if you're not sure what Ultim is, or you've never felt it, it feels like plastic, but like a nicer plastic, you know, almost like a softer kind of acrylic-ish feel. It looks cool. I think it's, you know, definitely a trend that's going to go away, but, you know, if that's your jam, if you like this kind of yellow color, I think it's cool. Now, we got this little teardrop thing, we have a thumb disc, and we have a flipper. So I'm just going to do the flipper and see what happens. Oh, well, that worked really well. A lot better than I thought it would, actually. Very nice. Feels flat ground, pretty insane, crazy blade shape. All right, how am I going to hold this thing? Don't want to put my finger in there. I'm going to hold it like this. Like this? I don't know. I mean, I guess you want to get your finger in there, but all right, let's check this out. Okay, thumb disc. So it's a liner lock. You can see the liners right there. The flipper tab, the placement of the flipper tab feels really good. Super snappy, and you have so much room in here. I mean, it's almost like a choil, but you know, this little groove, the flipper tab kind of falls right into place. The thumb discs, I end up getting hit with this and with the flipper tab. So thumb discs, not my jam. What do you guys call this blade shape? We do have a pocket clip. Not my favorite clip, but it doesn't really bother me on this one. There's so much going on in this design. It's a wild design. So not my style, but I think they did a good job. Pretty crazy. Definitely looks kind of like a bird or a dragon or something. Filler tab, reversible pocket clip. I'm not sure what the point of this is, really. I don't know. Crazy. Kind of like a scythe. Hawksbill blade shape. All right. Cool. Not my jam, but interesting. Interesting. All right. That's one. We got two more to go. Let's see. Made in China. About Us. KB knives. All right, so maybe I was wrong. Is this not Kubey? KB. I don't know what's going on. It's been a long day over here. So it's KB knives, but thank you very much for choosing Kubey. Huh. I don't know. I'm not sure if they've changed to KB knives or if it's just like a, like CJRB and Artisan Cutlery. That might be it. I don't really know. If someone knows, let me know. This is very cool. I like I think this is camo carbon. The inlay feels good. Milled pocket clip, looks good. Oh, well, there you go. Carry designed. I think it's, I'm trying to think of his first, is it Sean? No, it's not Sean Carey. Maybe. Carey, he did another design that I liked, and I feel like it's been a while since I've seen a design from him. I'll have to double check on that. Anyway, you got Anno on the pivot, titanium frame lock, and the inlay, it's not quite a bolster lock, not quite a, like a sub liner lock, a sub liner lock, but the inlay kind of protects the lock bar, so you're not going to put too much pressure on it, if your fingers end up right here. Let's see the action. Ooh, nice. Really cool. Decent sharpening choil, flat ground. I like the profile of this. Again, not really my style, but cool. It looks very functional. Ergos feel great, actually. I really like the milled clip. Lockup looks good. And you can see this inlay kind of acts as a over travel stop and also protects the lock bar. Incredibly smooth, crazy smooth. Wow. Great. This is nice. There's not a whole lot of lock bar pressure, which on some knives is a bad thing. On this, I think it's a really good thing. This action is great. Little middle finger flick, which I rarely do nowadays, but boom. Cool. Okay. Not sure what the name of this is, but S35 VM blade steel, stone wash, flat ground, titanium. What's not to like? Really cool. Okay, I like that one a lot. Next up. Oh, thank you. Someone wrote these down. Someone wrote, there we go. So we just looked at the Vertigo. The Vertigo. Thank you, whoever wrote that on the box. Now we have the Stroller, which I've definitely seen before. And here it is. Interesting. So I'll tell you, personally, I don't care for bronze Anno, and that's what that is. You see the bronze on the bolster area, on the frame, on the clip, on the backspacer. Bronze Anno is not my jam. I much prefer just the plain titanium, especially if we're going with this camo carbon, this kind of purple, blue, black camo carbon, which I really like. But the bronze, not for me. Now, there's a ton of blade in that handle. Wow. A lot of jimping, like everywhere. You have the geared backspacer, jimping up here, jimping on the front, and the same, a similar design feature where you have the inlay, the carbon fiber inlay, kind of protecting the frame lock. You got geared kind of jimping on the clip too. Cool. All right, let's try a flipper. The flipper seems the most appealing right now because it's just kind of sticking out. Kind of pinched my finger. Okay. Flat ground, but, well, it's pretty, yeah, I think it is flat ground, but fairly thin, actually, surprisingly thin. Interesting blade shape. Pretty smooth. Let's try a little front flipping action. Yeah, so for me, for how I hold it, I know there's probably a different way to do it, but for me, when I hold it, let's do a little slow-mo. So when I hold it right here, I go for the front flipper, and then the back flipper ends up kind of pinching my finger. Is it the end of the world? No, but do I need a front flipper and a back flipper on the knife? Probably not. Can I middle finger flick this? No. So for me, that's a bummer. I much prefer this. This is cleaner. I wonder, let's see. CPM 20 CV, I'm trying to read what that says. Hold on. Utilizator? Is that what that says? 20 CV, so you would think that this is the more premium knife, but also, I'm not sure who designed this, but like sometimes they might deliver a design to, in this case, KB knives or Kubey knives, and Kubey might change things or change the materials or put a flipper tab on or take off a flipper. You know, they might change things. So it might not be the designer. So, you know, if I'm ever critiquing a design that is licensed to an OEM, like these both are, it looks like. I know this one is because it's Carry right there. Sometimes the OEM makes changes, and that's just how it goes. Whether it's materials or variations. I remember a while back, Cerberus Knives, who, by the way, is super cool guy. We talked a little bit at CCKS this past weekend. He does incredible fixed blades, just super smart guy, really nice to talk to. Anyway, he did a design for artisan cutlery, and for one of the prototypes or one of the designs, they changed. I think it was a front flipper. They just threw on a front flipper for no reason. Artisan did. So that wasn't how he designed it. So sometimes there are design changes that there's not much you can do about. Having said all that, I still prefer this. This is a little bit heavy, a little bit clunky. Bronze ano, not my jam. This is a cleaner. And the only reason I'm comparing these, they're from the same company. They have the same carbon fiber, and they arrived to me in the same box. So, but yeah, this is clean. Maybe a little bit more boring, you know, quote unquote boring, straightforward, but the action, more enjoyable to flip, even though it's thumb stud only. So I end up really enjoying this. So there we go. That's about it. Those were the 3 knives. Hope you guys enjoyed my video, and let me know if you would carry these knives. Of course, you can check out all my designs and my knives at knifestandards.com. I'll catch you guys later.